This gameplay video is brought to you by Brandon Drennan. A massive thank you, Brandon. Krrik, son of Yawgmoth, versus Ardenn Intrepid Archaeologist, partnered with Tymna the Weaver, Mishra Artificer Prodigy, and partners again Tana the Bloodsower, along with Tymna the Weaver. And yeah, we've got some decent mana there. That's double black on turn 2. Yeah, we could get our commander out on turn 2. Not sure what we're going to do after that, in all honesty. But I'll hope that we make some good draws and keep this. Ardenn Intrepid Archaeologist and a turn 1 mana crypt allows him into that. We will go for our turn 1, and that is a scroll rack, so we'll go for Peat Bog. We'll go mana crypt and get down the scroll rack, because I might actually go for that in the next turn or two. Then an Elvish Mystic from the other partner player. And it's just a tap land from Mishra, a play of Sephiric Greatsword, and that is Ogre's Cleaver as well. Both of those getting equipped, so that is a 9/4 commander now, and that goes straight into us. That is +2/+2. Whenever it attacks, get an angel into play, and this is +5 to power. So 9 commander damage going straight onto us. And we managed to win the flip with Mana Crypt. We do get into a swamp, which I very much like, so... Do they have trample or any kind of evasion here? They do not. They've got the angel, obviously. I think we'll hold off on the scroll rack for now. I think we can play that, go for our commander here. And then we'll get down Shadowborn Apostle with 2 life, and we can hold up scroll rack. I'll hold up scroll rack for at the end of this player's turn because we don't know what we want to put on top at the moment. Either a land or the Imp's Mischief, I'm assuming, at the moment. But maybe we can go for Vilis, Broker of Blood. We can actually cast that. Won't have a lot of life though. And that was a Meltdown. Destroy each artifact with mana value X or less, so that takes us off of Vilis. Takes the equipments away from our opponent though, which is really good. And now we see a Void Mirror from our opponent. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter it. Well, we've already seen 2 mana crypts. We'll have to be careful with Krrik though, because yeah, we're not going to be able to get rid of artifacts very easily, and a lot of our spells are going to cost no mana thanks to him. Anyway, Tymna the Weaver coming down. And this time the angel goes in at the other partner player. The commander goes in down the middle. And they will get to draw 2 cards with that, going back up to 6 in hand. And I didn't activate the scroll rack because I was F6 through my opponent's turn. Which is, yeah, a mistake on my part, but you do just want to get through the games as quickly as you can on Magic Online. Don't want to keep anyone waiting if you can help it. Throw down another swamp. And we'll go down the middle as well. And they're at just enough life here for their Serra Ascendant to be a 6/6 flyer with lifelink. At 32 life and now casting a Demonic Tutor. And there is a Carpet of Flowers. We're only seeing 1 island so far. Only 1 blue player at the table, surprisingly. And now a Goblin Engineer from the Grixis player. They'll get to entomb an artifact and then bring it back out later on. So I'm hoping that they'll sacrifice the Void Mirror to get something back here, but it's not likely against a Krrik player, I wouldn't have thought. And that was a Lion's Eye Diamond for them. And now there is a Cursed Totem in the bin. Not sure how that got in there. Yeah, it said that they cast Cursed Totem. I'm not sure how they did it for free to get it countered by the Void Mirror, in all honesty. Anyhow, Draugr's Helm for the 3-colour player over here. And then the Ardenn will trigger. It's going to put the equipment onto the Tymna with lifelink. And this equipment is +2/+2 and Menace. So the flyer heads in towards us. The Tymna goes in at the Serra Ascendant player. And then it is a 2/2 Ardenn going in down the middle. And with the Shizo, decided to give that commander fear. We can't block. No one at the table can block, in fact. Then back round to our turn, hoping for anything other than a land. A Cabal Ritual is quite nice. So why don't we drop the Nykthos? We can make a decent chunk of mana with that. So let's activate the Nykthos right now. We'll go Cabal Ritual as well. Paying the mana for that because we want to try not to put too much life into our spells because we're actually losing quite a decent chunk of life. This can pay for the generic of Vilis. We will put life into the black here. And then we'll go through to combat. Let's continue to go in down the middle because I am still scared of the Void Mirror. I'm not too sure if they're going to gain life over here anytime soon. Might still have to worry about Serra Ascendant, but if that jumps up to a 6/6 lifelink again, then it'll take some of the heat away from us, I hope. And I suppose if they're about to gain life, we can always go Vilis onto the Serra Ascendant anyway. So we jump back up to 17 life thanks to the lifelink on our Krrik. Carpet of Flowers triggering, still only one island in play. So they make a green mana with that. And that allows them into their Tymna the Weaver. And in swings the Serra Ascendant at the tapped out player, so that puts them at 29. They gain one more life, that'll get the buff again. But then deciding to pay that life into the Tymna the Weaver, so still at 28 and now 5 cards in hand. Then going down to 4 because they cast Chalice of the Void where X is 1. So that's even more worrying artifacts for us thanks to this being a Shadowborn Apostle deck. Another blue source here in Tainted Isle. Unfortunately they don't control a swamp, so still only have access to one source of blue over there. And Goblin Engineer is grabbing back the Lion's Eye Diamond, so let's see if they've got a combo here. There's Grinding Station, speaking of combo pieces, but just deciding to tap out of that and pass. Noteworthy that the Void Mirror was sacrificed to the Goblin Engineer, by the way. Not sure if they did that for their own benefit, so that they could cast spells like Lion's Eye Diamond. I don't think this says opponent, does it? No, it's whenever a player. They might have just gotten rid of it so that we stop swinging in at them. We do have a big 8/8 in the air. And maybe it can deal 16 damage to someone with a Duelist's Heritage. So I will be swinging in over here now to try and get rid of the Chalice of the Void. That Angel might swing in towards us as well. Although we do still have the Vilis, so we could survive the Angel swinging in at us. Because Vilis giving it -1/-1 would allow us to block. Keeping the equipment on Tymna. And the Commander goes in down the middle. The Tymna goes in towards the other partner player, so yeah, they are leaving us alone, scared of the Vilis bad looks of it. Putting the Duelist Heritage onto the Tymna. So looks as though that is 8 commander damage going in towards the other Tymna player. And then 2 opponents were dealt damage, so they can go 2 life and draw some cards if they want to. And that is a loose seal. Yeah, that's a really bad one. Grinding Station triggers on that, but I don't think there's anything they're doing with Grinding Station at this point. So we go through to the end step. Let's... what do we want to shoot? I think we want to get rid of the Goblin Engineer. We've given them 1 activation with that. So we'll just pay the mana for it for now. Because we are at 15 here. Get into Aetherflux Reservoir. I want to shoot the Serra Ascendant as well, so just paid the life there. And yeah, we're getting into some stuff here, so get rid of that. We'll use the floating mana from the land to get rid of the Serra Ascendant. And that puts us down to 9. Okay, so I think I'm alright to go Inventor's Fair here. I'd like to get Aetherflux Reservoir into play. We can't cast Culling of the Weak, can we, thanks to the Chalice of the Void? That's really annoying. Yeah, that might make a difference here. We get 7 mana from Nykthos, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we go Inventor's Fair. We could go Peer into the Abyss after that, but I doubt we'll have much life left to do anything with. Yeah, so let's just drop the Inventor's Fair. Make 7 mana. Go Aetherflux Reservoir. I dare say we could have done something here if it wasn't for the Chalice of the Void. And then that will allow us a Jeweled Lotus. And we'll just gain some life with Aetherflux Reservoir here. Even if we do get some spells countered, we can gain the life at least. So let's go Shadowborn Apostle. Yeah, and I suppose we'll just try our luck with Peer into the Abyss. I don't think we're going to do anything with it thanks to the Chalice of the Void. Although the spells getting countered doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, let's go Peer into the Abyss. And we now have no mana available to us. We'll draw a bunch with the Villis though. Did lose a bunch of life to casting the Peer into the Abyss obviously, so we'll draw cards there. And then we've got 73 left in the deck. We're about to draw half of them and lose a bunch of life. Or actually only lose 4 life. We lose half of our life there, don't we? And then we triggered the Villis as well. So it's a bunch of Shadowborn Apostles. We can make mana with the Cabal Ritual. Yeah, let's just go for Apostles here. I think we can go positive on life now, thanks to the Reservoir. Doesn't matter if they get countered, so Chalice of the Void will trigger on every single Shadowborn Apostle that we go for, but we'll still gain life that way. We'll actually be forced to draw cards with Villis as well, so I'm not sure if we can quite get our opponents. Might have to find a way to sacrifice the Villis. I'm not sure if we'll be given Double Strike, but I'm going to try going into combat here. They're going to block either way on our commander, so yeah, I don't think we can get that through with any means. Yeah, and I'm thinking I need to sacrifice the Villis with the 3 mana from the Dark Ritual. Yeah, and we can't make mana with the Dark Ritual either because of this thing, so let's just swing in, see how much damage we can deal. We'll gain a bit of life from the Krrik as well. Hopefully, we'll get Double Strike on something here. Well, it is targeting the Villis. And yeah, we did get Double Strike there, so that is 16 damage that we'll be dealing. Not lifelink damage, unfortunately. If it was, it wouldn't have been given the Double Strike. So Tymna is going to have to block here, and they are not blocking. Hopefully we still gain the life. And they go down, so I'm pretty sure they could have blocked with Tymna there. But deciding not to, so we do gain some life here. End up back at 17. Now we can cast our stuff and combo off, so yeah, not sure what the plan was for them there, but anyway, we'll get down the Blood Celebrant, definitely. That will allow us to do pretty much anything we want. Can't remember if there's any smaller sack outlets in this deck. We might have to just go Dark Ritual into Ashnod's Altar to get rid of this thing. But let's carry on, see how far we can get through the deck. Only 26 left in the library now. And going down to 24 there. And it's pretty much just an Aetherflux Reservoir win at this point. We can actually get the Ashnod's Altar into play now with casting the Mana Vault thanks to the Blood Celebrant. That will cost us 3 life, but life isn't really an issue now thanks to the Reservoir. So I think we'll do that. Let's just make some black mana. Pay for the cost with life thanks to Krrik. That is 3 mana to make 1 mana with Blood Celebrant, and we'll get down the Mana Vault here. So that puts us at 55 life. Tap that down straight away, go Ashnod's Altar. Jumps us up to 67 life. And then we'll sacrifice the Villis so that we don't end up decking ourselves. Cast Sol Ring with the floating mana. And then we'll just carry on with these Apostles. So that puts us at 105. I'm going to shoot the Grixis player first, because I'm assuming that they might be able to do something for free. That gets rid of them. Go after this player as well. Alright, managing to win the game there. Big thank you to Green Hammer for giving me the deck to play with. He is a Mythic patron. You can support there as well if you want to. And he gets to submit this deck once a month if he wants to. Villis, Broker of Blood, was the tide changer there. I think managing to stick that for a turn was, yeah, really the game changer, because it wasn't looking too promising if we were to lose that, but managed to combo off into a win, so hopefully you all enjoyed it. I'm tribalkai on the EDH channel. Thank you for watching.